He muted himself. Hello. Welcome to another scene set in a Desert Dark Crusade, Season 2. We engage in another flashback.
Past.
Wow. For anyone watching, he said he was going to do the flashback noise.
I lied.
He lied. Then he just interrupted me instead and muted himself before the scene started because he's scum.
I think it's best to start off on an honest foot and keep going that way. Sounds a bit like the Batman theme.
Yeah, we're not even trying. We're just Batman. Back on topic in the squalid, horrible world of darkness, right, guys? We are actually taking a step back in time as we step back towards Elysium at its peak. Before the prince made his announcement, and everything began to die down a little bit, and some people were unsettled, others invigorated by the prince's announcement. And we head on over to Constantine, who's heading over to the prince's office for his little... Well, introduction is a bit generous. More like interrogation, right?
Yes, expecting waterboarding, that is correct.
You don't need to breathe.
It's just another, generally rude and kind of uncomfortable thing to have done. He is heading towards the prince's office, throne room, wherever it is that he makes his haven or makes his stay right now. And I'm guessing it would be guarded, and otherwise it's secluded and blocked off.
It's on the second floor of the Elysium. It's along the what do you say? Along the hallway. It's not really a hallway. The left side as you walk down is a balcony overlooking the. It's one long balcony overlooking the first floor, the ground floor.
Mm-hmm.
So this would actually be this first floor, really, not second floor. But yeah, it is guarded by a couple of retainers, but not as much as you'd expect.
Okay.
Yes, just 2 retainers. That said, this is Elysium. There aren't any. No one's expecting any incidents.
Expect the unexpected. He makes his way of sort of walking with purpose towards the prince's retainers. I'm guessing who are surrounding him.
Yeah, they give a knock on the door, and one of them walks in, takes a few seconds, walks back out. Retainer permits you entry, and you see the prince sitting behind his desk with a curious expression on his face as you walk in.
And you're just waiting until the door is closed behind him to speak. Prince Benedictus, allow me to thank you for seeing me this night.
"'Tis but a pleasure to welcome one of those of the dreaming clans to this Elysium."
I wish to make my formal announcement and introduction to you, as I will be staying in your city and operating here in an unforeseeable amount of nights to come. I wanted to uphold tradition in the very least.
Will you now? You appear to be assuming my intent.
That is what it appears to me. I apologize. That was not my intent.
So, Constantine of, well, debatable. What is it that draws you to my city so? One that in all respects is one of the more humble areas of the region.
Not so humble to me. I have only seen but a fraction of your city, and it has already impressed me. But I'm here as my duty to be here. I was commanded by my elder and my sire, Yaroslav the Wise, to lend my assistance to my brethren in the city. My
Oh. He gives his statement for it. Then perhaps I would do my due diligence to ask what would be the intent of your dear sire now, if you are to act as his vassal, as it were. No doubt, honorable though you are, the vassal follows the will of his liege.
They do indeed. And there's no secret that this is an area of much activity, much upheaval in these nights, and a fair bit of uncertainty in this general region. And as such, I wanted to make sure that this would not affect us in an unfortunate way.
Oh, sorry, OC, repeat that first half of that sentence. Sorry, what does not affect you in a negative way?
The general activity, the sort of upheaval,
Oh.
So maybe some more hinting at the general sort of
In that case, your stay will not be long then, I hope. If
As
you are
do I.
here to monitor the situation.
I do hope that my stay will not be needed for long. But again, I serve at the disposal and will of elders.
No, you'll find that need and want are often perceptions rather than realities. Alas, I shall not bore you with my philosophical ravings.
I might find them interesting.
Perhaps another time then.
Perhaps.
if you are here to cooperate with your brethren, may I suggest the good Primogen Danislav.
I have had correspondence with her before arriving in the city. I wish not to make unnecessary upheaval upon my arrival.
That is most reassuring to hear. There was much alarm among your clan when they first arrived here.
All the more reason to act in a dignified manner.
He simply lets that statement hang in the air. He does not reassure you at all. And simply looks at you with a very calm, analytical smile.
I hope, my prince, that you will accept my formal request to stay and operate in your city for the interest of my clan and those of your city by extension.
The prince's smile broadens ever so slightly at your recovery. You are welcome within my city. You are perhaps the oldest candidate to introduce yourself to me this night, and you have conducted yourself in appropriate fashion. I would be remiss in my duties if I were to object to you.
You have my gratitude, my prince.
Treat the dream as the Dracon did, and you will have mine. You may excuse yourself.
Of course, my prince. Have a pleasant evening.
You as well, Constantine.
He exits the door, feeling a bit reassured.
And I think there, as everything goes well. How fortunate. We can end the scene there. Thank you, player, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time.